I made it to the Daniel Pratt Cemetery. His wife, Esther, is buried here as well. You could read some of this. Basically, he started the industrialization of the South. He was the Prattville Dragons. And he was the founder of George Cook, or he was the one that funded him. He has the world's largest oil painting hanging in Georgia State University. He died in New Orleans in 1849. His life work was painting in the churches and the cathedrals. And I am super, super happy, you guys. They have redone the roofs on the cotton gin, the windows, and my Prattville Dragons back there have got flags on it. Oh. And you know what? They don't have a lock on the gate. And these are basically family. So I am about to take you inside. This is almost like sacred ground. There's Mary Elizabeth, Mary Frances, Mary Pratt. This is the Pratt Cemetery Monument. Esther, wife of Daniel Pratt. She was born in Connecticut. Daniel Pratt was born in Temple, New Hampshire. He came over here as an indentured servant, and he brought all his knowledge from New Hampshire to the South and industrialized it. And it made them mad. It made them mad. I'd have to do a little bit of research on them, but the cemetery is overlooking the world's largest cotton gin manufacturing corporation down there, and the water that flows. I did another video on it. He did the railroad too, you guys. So, you know, the history is just amazing. You couldn't even believe it. This is in memory of George Cook. I don't know if he's actually buried here. He died in New Orleans. But this may be his actual grave. Not certain. He was a member of the Church of Christ. This one had been damaged. That was Leonard Calloway Pratt, my uncle's ancestor. This is where Amelia, oh, Amelia, A, Martha, Elizabeth. This one here was damaged. Somebody come out here and destroyed this one. And there isn't anything you can really read on that. They did damage it, and I see there has been repairs made to these. They did have the gate shut, so I imagine they were trying to keep people out. But this is William H. Fay, Sergeant, Confederate States Army. They got their flag. These are Prattville Dragons, you guys. Thomas Ormsby, Prattville Dragons. See, it's on this one. Confederate States Army. He died in 1862, so he didn't make it through the whole war. But there's so much history here, and this tells the true story. Here's Amanda. Caroline Amanda White died at the Rocky Mountains, 1845. She was 24 years old. I'm actually kind of glad that headstone is damaged because everybody thought my uncle was here, and he was not. I'm going to let you see an overview of the town. It's beautiful here, you guys. They've done such an amazing job. I just hate that there was damage done to things. Like, what is the purpose of destroying the true history? Like, I guess because they wanted their little narrative supported. That's completely untrue. I know the victor writes the history, you guys, but I mean, come on, really? I'm not sure who these people are, but I know they had something to do with Daniel Pratt, or they wouldn't be here. Christian McRae, daughter of. They got a bench here. You can overlook the city and the cotton gin. And they have now opened this, you guys. They're going to show the history of the world's largest cotton gin manufacturing corporation. None of this was done when I started doing my research. So this like makes me ecstatically happy. I want the true history to be known and not the slanted version. And this gives us the ability to do that. Centerville is where the monument is. Prattville is where the Cotton Gin Manufacturing Corporation is, where we started working smarter and not harder and started doing away with slavery. They didn't like that. They didn't like us making money. They wanted to keep us down. We were their slaves. Uncle Sam's. But not anymore. We're moving on up.